Welcome, friends, to the First Unitarian Church of Orlando's website to show you how to register and bid on all of our online auction items. It's called our 1U Community Exchange, and we are offering all kinds of great opportunities for people to gather throughout the year. So get out your social calendars and fill it up with all kinds of great things with terrific people here at 1U who've donated these great items. I'm going to suggest that once you are into the site, and that link is available on our website, on our Facebook page, you should have gotten an email. Just go ahead and find the website or email me or the church, and we will get it to you. Here's a little bit of information about when it starts. February 3rd at 9 a.m. ends February 12th at 9 p.m. You can go in as many times as you like to bid and to buy. The first thing, though, if you think that you want to bid and buy, you can just look around if you want. But if you think you're going to bid or buy, I suggest that you register now by hitting this button. And then you will need to put in your password, you'll create a password and your address, all of that. But it's also going to ask you to register a credit card. You will need a credit card in order to bid or buy. So if you're just looking, that's one thing, but if you're going to bid or buy, a credit card is required. At the end, if you choose to pay for your items that you bid on with a check, there will be an option for that, and you'll have a week after the auction closes to get your check into the office. However, anything that you that is a buy now item, and they will be clearly marked, there's no bidding on them, it's just buy it now. You will need to use your credit card for those, and you will need to check out as soon as you have your items that you want to buy now, because if it's in someone else's shopping cart, whoever checks out first with their credit card will be the winner of that item. So that's part of the exciting part of this online auction. Now, to see what we have, you can go to this online auction button and you will find all the categories, or you can just go to all items and you will see everything. And once you are on this page, maybe you say, oh, let me just see what the games are. So take a look at all the game-like activities. Maybe you want to see the local events. Oh, there might be some of the same things because some of the games are local events. I do want to bring your attention to food and fun because I know that's something people are really interested in. Sometimes there are multiple items for one dinner. So for example, this dinner has 4 seats. So you bid on 1 seat at a time. However, for the items that have more seats, like maybe they have 25 seats, there will be just one price, $45. When you click on it, right now it says item unavailable because we haven't opened the auction yet, but you'll see there are 25 seats that are going to open up. It says sold, ignore that. When it's open, it will say ready for bidding or something like that. If you want to know more about it, go ahead and put it here. If you are not one of the lucky 25 folks, maybe you got to the site a little bit late, go ahead and use the wait list. If you didn't get a spot, maybe the host will open up a few more spots and maybe somebody won't be able to make it and we'll know who to turn to. There are Facebook pages here, so you can go ahead and share on your own Facebook page. So if you want to make sure that some of your friends know about this that might not regularly come to the auction, they might see it on your Facebook page. It's a great way to get the advertising out there, both for people who are on your page from 1U and those folks who aren't from 1U, but you would have brought them to the auction. They're friends of yours. We'd love to have them bidding on things. I do also want to bring your attention to the offered by 1U items. Things like our priority parking. We have a priority parking spot, and so you can get that for 6 months, either starting in March or starting in September. There's also some straight up donation items, not usually seen on an auction, but we had the opportunity to do it here. So for example, if you are going to donate to the Memorial Garden, you can put in how much you would like to bid or just pay. You're not really bidding because we'll take as many bids and offers as we get, or you could type in your custom amount here. Note that these are things that when you check out, they will be paid for with your credit card. That is the only way that this software is accepting those items. So just so you know, but if you want to know more about the Garden of Remembrance, you can read about it down here. I'm going to show you one more sort of item. I'm going to say, let's go to services and let's go to this cool improv class for adults. So here it is. There's a minimum bid. You're buying a whole group activity. And maybe you're like, well, 75, that's a minimum bid, but I really, really want this. I'm going to put $150 down as my auto bid, meaning that you will cap out at $150. But if somebody else bids 160, they'll get it. If somebody else bids 100 as the highest, then you will get it, but you won't have to pay the full 150. It'll just go to whatever the next, if it bumps up by $5 or $10, depending upon the item. So maybe it's $10 more, so you'd get it for $110. So the auto bidding is pretty smart. And when you click on it, it tells you a little bit more about how that works. Not all items have that, but when they do, that's what that's all about. So I bring you back to the home page, encourage you to register and to view the online auctions. Watch this because this will be open on February 3rd, Saturday morning at 9 a.m. Get your coffee out and your calendar and start your bidding. Our goal is $10,000, and you'll watch this bar get colored as we go further along towards our goal. So have a good time and know that it's going to help when you serve our community and each other, and it's also going to bring you loads of fun throughout the year.